guys, it's your girl Renee, and welcome to another vlog October. And I'm at Meadows Farms, and they have everything all set up for their Halloween. And let's walk through this black cat. It says, "Enter if you dare." Isn't that cool? They got Farmer's Pumpkin Patch over there, and this is a cat. So let's walk through this cat and see what we can see. Woohoo! Meow, cat. Here we go. And they've got all their pumpkins here. They got their pumpkins over here, the gourds. The pumpkin gourds are 99 cents a pound. Look at these big, huge gourds. They are massive. And these are $3.99 each. Those right there. I know that pumpkin right there cost a mint. And then you got your white spooky pumpkins. And these are $5.99. And then you have your swan gourd. Look at right there. And those are beautiful. They look just like swans. Look at that. Look like a little swan, which is so cool, for $5. And then they got all their little decorative stuff. They got a spider web. They got all their little skeleton type of animals. And their pumpkins here are huge. This is a beautiful pumpkin patch with all their, and they're 79 cents a pound, which is a good price for a pumpkin. Look at that ghost. He got a little tie around his neck. So let's go and see what plants we can find, because remember I told you that Bonnie is no longer supplying Lowe's, Home Depot, or Walmart. So, and that's what their pumpkin patch looks like. And that's what their spooky. They always do a good job. Always a good job. It is beautiful. I love it. Love it, love it. So let's go inside. Look, you guys, they have their outdoor decorations. That pumpkin is pretty, and that one's 25. This one is 24. I don't know how much this one is, but they're adorable. Got the little scarecrows. And they got their ones you stick in the ground. They always do such a good job when I come around here. This is where we're at. Meadows Farms. Alright, you guys, so I'm out here looking at their vegetable plants, and they don't look so good. Those are fall vegetables. This is lettuce, romaine. That's what theirs. I don't need romaine. See what else they have. This one is collards. So I think they suffering too, because these aren't the best. Because Meadows Farms, plants usually look a whole lot better. But this is all the vegetables I can find. But I'm also in here looking for something I can plant that'll be a perennial for the fall and also come back into spring. So, oh wait, B. I ain't trying to mess with. Look at this plant. Isn't this cute? That's beautiful. No, that thing cost a mint. Let's see if we can find some of their plants on clearance. They've got all their mums hanging up here, which is cool. So it said they have a sale. So let's see what their sale is. It says it's a sale for VIPs only. And I guess 6 Tidal Creek pansies are $5.59. Those pansies at Lowe's were only $5. So I'm going to go back there, because remember I said I want to get some yellow ones. So that's what I'm looking for. Some yellow pansies. They got some beautiful cone flowers. Sorry about the fan, because I'm right over here by the fan. So let's move away from that. They got clearance over there. We'll come back and look at their clearance. But I'm trying to find something I can put in those pots. Something that I come back for. Is their ornamental grass. They're native plants here. I don't see a lot. Let me see if I can find the hellebores, so I can show you guys how much those hellebores go for. Because those hellebores are really expensive. And if you're interested in that, they are, I bet they're like $40, $50. Let me see if I can find one for you. They usually have them in the back because this is the time for hellebores. And yep, I see them. I'm coming up on them. So let's go check out the hellebores. Okay. Oh, these ones aren't too bad. These hellebores are they're called. This one's called a Christmas rose, and how much is that? No, they're only $24.99. That's not bad. Is that the only ones they have? Or are these right here? And are these the upright ones? This is, like I said, it's called the Christmas rose, and this is what it looks like. It says it's fragrant, and they said you need to put it in part shade. And these are the stats of that. Sorry, my nails are dirty because I've been digging in these plants here. And this just shows you instructions, spacing, bloom time, and outstanding features, and what plants are good companion planting with those. But I want it because mine is almost like a like a mint pink, like a little pinky. But I don't. And I want one to be upright. That's what I want. I want it upright growing because I think that would be cool. And I was thinking about these ajugulas. These chocolate ajugulas would be cute in those planters that I have right as you go into the Red Arbor. But these are $4.99, and these are chocolate chips. These are called chocolate chip ajugula, and they're beautiful because they have purple plumes that come up. And this right here, I've had this before, and you cannot kill it. So I probably need like one ajugula. So that's $10 right there. When I go to Lowe's, we're gonna see how much their ajugula is, and we'll do like a price comparison and see which one is cheaper. And then they just have their ornamental grasses and stuff like that. And they have beautiful corbels. If you guys are interested in corbels come, there is a perennial, and it comes back year after year, and it has such different variations. They have some for shade, like this. Look at this caramel one. Isn't that pretty? And that's called caramel, which I love. See, just look at all the different colors that corbels come in. And that's the one that I have in the green garden that I said I moved to another location. Yep, I love it. There's one corbel that I want, and it's called a firecracker. Let me see if I can find it, if they have the firecracker. That one is not that one. It's called Carnival Watermelon. It's a real red vibrant. Nope, that's not it. And corbels go from like 22 to $24. They're not expensive, and you can get some cheap ones. Like this one is a traditional purple corbel, and it's only $14.99. And it's this one right here. That one's not bad. This one right here, this one's called Fire Alarm. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And that one is 22. That's cute. If you also want to go, because most gardeners, instead of having flowers and stuff, they just want the colors from the leaves. So if you're looking for just to have some color in your garden and you just want it to come from leaves, corbels are the plant for you, child. Can't go wrong with a good corbel. So I'm just roaming around, looking and seeing what I see. They have these beautiful, here I'm buying another fan again. These hibiscus plants are beautiful, but I can never, because I don't want one that has a lot of bees and stuff. Look at this one. Isn't that beautiful? That's gorgeous. All right, guys. Well, I just wanted to come over to Meadows Farms and see what plants they had, if they had vegetable plants, and we saw what they had. And this one, hibiscus, is called Marshmallow. Look at that. Beautiful, huh? So Just roaming around. Now let's go look at the clearance plants. They got the big giant bees over here. Whew. You know I'm staying away from that. And I'm just roaming around. Got black eye Susan, Rebecca's, which is a good native plant here. And they got their mini straw bales for $9.99. Oh, here's clearance. These are all plants that are clearance. And this one looks like it's a Jack Frost. What is that one? It's $7. This one's a cute one for some good color. Let me see what else they have. You won't find no hellebores over here, I tell you. And they got ferns. What else they got over here? Sage plant. That's ornamental. Not much on clearance. Dianthus. They have hostas. Ornamental grasses. And all these are for $7. And this one is, what plant is that? It's a perennial. Oh, it's an evening rose plant. Don't need that. There's some more ornamental grasses. All right, well, I'm going to leave it here, you guys. And I'm going to leave it by letting you see all the beautiful mums as we walk by. And you guys are interested in mums or ornamental cabbages, Meadows Farms has a whole nice selection of that. But I don't see anything in here. And the vegetables, wonder what the deal is. Well, you know me, I gotta go ask questions now. Look at these. Now, these are the color mums that I like. Isn't that beautiful? I want to find a color like this to put at the bottom in those two white pots. So when we go to Lowe's today, we're going to see if they have this burnt orange. Because this is so fall. And this will go beautiful with yellow. See how they have that orange and then they have that yellow tint around them? That'd be perfect. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this little visit from me roaming around in Meadows Farms. And they have ornamental cabbage that are like 20% off here. These are $9.99. But that's what I'll see, because I'm going to show you where they normally have all their vegetables. They're always on this stand over here, so I don't think maybe they're not going to have any, because this is where they normally have all their vegetables. So maybe they're not going to have vegetables either. All right. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you have a blessed day. And Miss Renee will definitely see you in the next video. All right, you guys. Ooh, strawberry $17.99. No, thank you. Take care, you guys.